All right. So, the glitchy thing still happening. I can't believe that this is the third today.
Third time, but that's okay. You know what? I think the third time is really going to be a charm. Why don't you go ahead and play that beautiful song? Let the people know what they're listening to.
Exactly. I can't talk to you very much longer. Oh my God.
I didn't see it, but I believe you.
All right. Okay. Welcome to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel, and this is episode 92.
92. All right. So we had take 3. Indeed. I don't know what was happening. We're just going to go ahead and chalk it up to the mysteries of the internet.
For sure. And before we get started, I just want to say it seems like we're having some internet issues. So YouTube viewers, this may not be the smoothest video. I don't think you guys are going to have any problems that are listening to it, but the video may not be the greatest, and we're sorry, but I can't fix the internet. I'm not Mr. Internet. Yeah.
Right. That's a good that was a great example because you're like Mr. Internet. It's like Mr.
Dude, sometimes when I laugh on this show on the YouTube channel, I look like a chipmunk.
What did we say earlier that you look like that we're all joking about? I can't remember. We're saying that you like oh God, I'm not even what the hell. Anyways, we're talking about you always look like you're holding your breath when we start the show. Looks like you're holding your breath right now.
I think I was. Do you ever get afraid that you're gonna forget to breathe?
Dude, I fucking have sleep apnea because I'm a fat idiot.
That's not funny.
No, but I'm like, oh man, like sometimes I wake up, I'll be like,
hey, wait, I do that sometimes too. Does that mean I have the sleep apnea?
Maybe, but mine
No,
apparently
diagnose me. Diagnose me, Doug.
I think you have more of like brain apnea. I don't know. Diagnose you? Maybe you have heartburn? I don't know.
Heartworm? You think I have heartworms?
Yeah, heartburn.
Oh, yeah, I have heartburn.
You probably are the one human that has proper heartworms.
Proper. Thank you, Doug. Where'd you come from? You can't even talk like that anymore.
You can't say heartworm to me no more.
So you sent me a video. No, you posted a video on your, I believe it was your Instagram story, your personal Instagram, of a Scottish guy getting fucked with at work.
And roof, they're like, don't put so much weight on it.
I can't even put my foot there. Here's the thing. I love that video. I've always loved that video. Or videos. No, I didn't mean that video. No, not that video. Not that video. That's not what I meant.
No. Everybody, hold on. Joel's known about this video for the rest of us. You probably saw it on Reddit 5 years ago.
No, that's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. Not what I meant. I mean, I love the videos where they put the subtitles of of how they're talking. There's a
the Scots.
Yeah, there's a compilation of Scottish Twitter posts where they're all written like that, and it just oh my God, it was like it's one of the first things that I thought was funny during quarantine last year. I found that, and I remember sitting on the couch just being bummed out, like probably around this time last year. Yeah. And I found a thread of just Scottish tweets written like the subtitles were written on that video. And something about seeing the words written out, and you have to sound it out when you read it because it's not a real word. And when you sound it out, you sound like them when they say it, and it makes me laugh every time. Dude, they really be spitting it out.
Dude, when he's like, he's just fucking going off, and he calls him a wank stain.
Wank stain. Yeah, what the fuck? That was probably the first time I'd ever heard that.
Wank stain. Well, that wasn't Scottish. The thing about I'm not a dialect coach by any means, but you know, I grew up with an Irish grandma and have some Irish is pretty hard to understand, but the Scots, man, it is hard as fuck to understand what they're saying. They say things like things, and it's
Ting.
things. It's like things. It's like things. I can't even do it. Ding. It's like, what the fuck? They take a word and they find an R in every single word ever created. It's really strange.
So
It sounds beautiful.
I was about to say, to our Scottish customers, we apologize that Doug absolutely hates your native tongue.
That is not true. So, the native tongue is Gaelic, I believe, and it's a beautiful language. And
this just in, Doug believes that Scottish people should be speaking Gaelic again. He thinks you're doing it wrong.
you know what the Irish spoke before English, Joel? And they still speak Irish.
I don't. Oh.
Irish.
It's fantastic.
People think that people from Ireland's native tongue is Gaelic, but it's Irish for the most part.
Can I ask you a question? And this will be more for the YouTube viewers. So behind you, you have a bunch of paintings. And I
could be wrong in what I said too.
We'll fact check that in a second. On the wall behind you, you have placed, I believe I see 7 paintings. 8.
Okay, all right.
Why did you choose...
Is this the game?
No, why did you choose the woman with no nipples to be over your left shoulder? It drives me nuts that she's not anatomically correct. And she's got that...
Because she can't have nipples.
Oh, she's got a little broom.
Dude. Yeah, dude.
Is that little broom?
It's just a shirt. There's no boobs.
Oh, well, what's that thing in her hand? A little broom?
You can't have nudies on YouTube, dickweed.
What's the thing in her hand? A little broom?
Oh.
What? What's that sound? Stop.
I don't know. It looks like It looks like a I don't know. I found it in fucking Habitat for Humanity. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I lost the dog. I thought he was in here with me, but it appears that he has ventured forth.
So for those that are still listening, we're so
happy.
happy.
I hope you're still listening. I have a really nice calm demeaning. I have a very nice calm and demeaning sound in my voice right now. Very nice demeanor. I feel like I would want to listen to me.
I don't think you're demeaning by any ways. I mean, you can be.
I want to be demanding. I want to be a diva. I want to step out on the stage and say, I want to step out on the stage and say, bring me my toast and bring me my cheese. Bring me crackers, please. Sing my song. Snap my fingers.
That's really good.
Oh, look at this! Look at these coasters I got.
You've had those.
I know. Do you like them?
I love them. Joel just showed us coasters of horses, and I'm pretty sure if we were to listen back to our earlier episodes, you did the same exact thing to me, maybe twice. Showed me that coaster and asked me if I liked them.
Well, that's up to the customers. Customers, can you spot the other 2 times I showed Doug the coasters? I would say you're probably going to want to watch. Oh, you can't. So you'll have to listen. You'll have to listen very carefully to the first 91 episodes.
No, dude, not the first 91. We didn't start recording yesterday. We didn't start recording this last episode. You fucking dick. We're like our first episode that our first episode that we recorded was episode 70.
Yep, toxic waste.
The first episode that we ever recorded was just called episode. Well, actually, first episode we ever released was called episode 1.
Yeah, I just
and
said.
We're gonna start naming them. You know what? maybe we shouldn't tell everybody when we start naming them. Maybe they should tell us.
Hey, yeah. Can you go back and tell me when we started naming the episodes? I believe it's episode 5.
If you're watching, so let's see how much of a customer you really are. And why don't you leave it in the comments below? And whoever lets us know first, who knows? Maybe ramping up to the 100th episode, there might be something special for y'all. And also, let us know in the comments below if we can say your name.
Hey, I know the answer.
We've done so well on not saying people's names. I'm so proud of you, Joel.
Yeah, you know what's funny? In case you didn't know, even though I told everybody at the beginning twice, this is the 3rd time we've recorded this episode. And I actually kind of feel like I'm in the best zone right now. But it's funny you say that because in the first 2 times, I know I said at least 4 or 5 people's names. Just whatever, Willie, Nillie. And I've been saying that a lot. Willie, Nillie.
Willie, Nillie.
I texted
Episode 92. Willie, Nillie.
I texted it to somebody the other day, and when I saw it written out, I was kind of like, maybe like I don't know. It just
annoyed with yourself.
What?
Dude, I'll listen to this podcast sometimes, and I'm like, how am I 36 years old? How did I make it this far?
Yeah, dude. I think after this year, everyone should give a big pat on their back because, like, you somehow made it.
Who, me?
Everybody.
Or everybody.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah, it's weird to think, man. Like that last year, dude, towards the end of 2020, I'm like, man, this might be it. It might just be dropping into the old poop chute of life and hitting the bottom of the 3-foot hole and just being covered up with empty Lone Star cans. And
I used to say that I wanted to be covered in Camel Royals that were lit, like 1,000, a million Camel Turkish Royals all burning in unison until my sweet tender body is nothing but ash.
I mean, that can still happen. I mean, imagine just like being like pushed out at sea. You just see Joel just covered in millions of cigarettes, and somebody just takes
just destroying the ocean.
Somebody just takes like a Roman candle. It's like it just finally just catches on fire. And it doesn't like go into like a huge flame. It's just like a slow burn. Like
imagine if it
so boring and
imagine if the Roman candle missed and I just catch a current and I drift off to sea covered in a million cigarettes unburning. My tender sweet body forever carried by the waves of the ocean.
And you're so full of just God knows what, that you're like a freaking McDonald's burger and you never actually decay or anything. You're just like
it's just pudding in plastic.
And then somebody discovers you years later. Oh, mate, you right over there. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm good.
Hey.
Everybody thought I was dead, so they pushed me off to sea, and they couldn't figure out how to light me. I wasn't dead. I was alive the entire time. I just didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so I let them just go through with it.
Dude, can you imagine if you floated at sea for 1,000 days and you're just sunburnt to a crisp and you're drinking you would die like 100 days sooner. Like 900 days. You make it 900 days.
You can talk about drinking your own pee?
Nah, you really shouldn't do that.
Well, yeah.
Because it's just what you let out. So if you get thirsty, you should just drink water.
Yeah, you should definitely drink salt water.
Hey, I wanted to tell you something.
What?
Do you know the show The Masked Singer?
Yep, I saw it. I know you're gonna go. I know you're gonna say, but go ahead and take the reins, take the rails, Joel.
So I occasionally have been known to catch an episode of The Masked Singer on Fox.
Is it not hosted by Nick Cannon anymore?
I don't know. I'm not that known to catch an episode. You know what I'm saying? I've been known to though from time to time. So I'm not 100. I didn't watch this episode, and I don't think I've actually seen any this season. If this is already like a third season, I definitely haven't seen any. But apparently, spoiler alert, and I've learned that I'm supposed to say spoiler alert and then wait. So spoiler alert for the latest episode of Masked Singer, not like you didn't already see it online like I did. Kermit the Frog was the snail. A puppet. A puppet was the thing that they were supposed to guess. How is that fair? Or was it just a guest appearance and they were like, guess who this snail is? It's our special guest star. And then he's like, Kermit the Frog. And then he came out or whatever he did. You know, I can't do a good Kermit voice, but like.
And now I turn to you with just singing their ass off and like, who is it? Like, I can't tell. It's me, Kermit T. Frog.
I'm saying it doesn't seem fair. Like you would never be like, oh, I bet it's that fucking puppet. Oh, okay. It's season 5. Holy shit, they were pumping it.
Sorry. Should I answer it?
No. So it's season 5. So I was way off. I likely haven't seen anything from the 4th season then, I guess, as well, or the 3rd. But it was the premiere. So it was set up so they could have him be the snail. I was like, wait a second, you're telling me the snail was a ruse for like weeks? Like they were sitting there guessing, oh, maybe it's Vanilla Ice or it's fucking, like it's Berry Pepper. But it's just fucking, it's Kermit. I would be pissed. I'd be like, that's a fucking puppet, man. I wouldn't have guessed that.
So when are you going to hang up your paintings in the back of your apartment? Talking about all mine. At least mine are on my walls. What about the ones over there, like your Hesher that you've had forever and the Lisa Frank behind it?
That's interesting that you point that out. It's not Lisa Frank behind it, by the way. That is a Mario Party 8 poster, I believe. So right before we started this podcast, I was hanging some stuff. I've been building shelves and figuring out what the layout of everything is. We're still getting furniture. Yeah.
You have been building shelves?
Yep. Every single thing we have at the house except for this desk was built by me. Her dad built this desk for us.
That chair? You built the chair you're on?
Yeah.
You built the light in the back corner.
Yes.
You built the shelf that's behind you with all the consoles on it.
No, you don't have to build that. It came like that.
Huh.
It's been crazy. I built every single thing in our house so far except for this desk.
Dude, it's so weird that the first 2 episodes that we tried to attempt recording, we talked about so much stuff with a smile, and it was really good, actually. And it's just all gone.
What do you mean? I genuinely enjoyed the laid-back approach of this 3rd attempt.
No, I'm not judging that. I love it too. I love this laid back thing, dude. This is a Saturday, dude. I worked a double yesterday. I worked all this morning, and I got off. And I said I was racing home just to see my best friend. And I fucking look forward to just hitting record and doing these podcasts so much Me
too.
And we have some thanks, Joel.
And the things that we talked about the first time, I thought were genuinely good, but I don't want to. And I wasted them in the 2nd episode as a joke. But then that kind of means you can't go back and bring it up and ever have that genuine conversation again. Even though it wasn't like a deep conversation, it was still an interesting, genuine conversation. And now I can pull it out of my ass next time I don't know what to talk about during a different episode, and no one will be the wiser because I didn't reference it at all this time. I know nobody gives a shit what I'm saying, but I'm saying it so that I can know.
I was really just trying to figure out what to say back to that. I'm like, I don't know. But no, dude, and like, especially since like the past few times, I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, like, dude, the past few episodes that we did, like, nothing really, got a little heavy there for a bit, but dude, there's just a lot of stuff going on. And it's really cool that a lot of stuff's going on, like, that is just like normal, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just like, go ahead.
I don't know what I was going to say.
Like, I don't know either, but it just feels like a lot of TV shows, a lot of cool movies and stuff are coming out, and we've just been talking about all that stuff lately, and that's really cool.
this shirt I'm wearing is from a guy that we like, that we support, called Rucking Fountain, and you can buy his stuff when he drops it. You should follow him on Instagram at Rucking Fountain. But he just had his first art show. For spoke art, and it was sick. Lots of cool prints.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see people getting out and doing stuff like that again. It
we
bodes well for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we went through a pretty serious print phase, our poster phase, and I still have some of my posters that we got, like especially at Mondo's and stuff like that.
I still got a bunch of them.
I got some space. Yeah, of course. But now that I got some space on these walls and stuff, like I probably will pick up that habit a little, not as crazy as we used to, but just get some cool posters in here and stuff for sure.
I will just say, like, no knocking Mondo. I still think their shit rules, but
no either.
But like venture out a little bit, and I recommend everyone venture out a bit, because there's so many cool prints that are always for sale for $30. You know what I mean? You don't have to go out and spend $300 just to get the Mondo.
Well, Mondo doesn't do that.
I know Mondo doesn't do that, but I'm saying if you miss out, like for example, there is a Child's Play 2 Mondo print that came out, I guess like 3 or 4 years ago now. And I missed it, of course. And it's very rarely on eBay. And when it is, it's like $250.
Yeah.
And it's tough to commit to buying a poster for that much money. I don't do it. You know what I mean? And so we're buying art for the house right now, and that's one that we both love. And so I thought, man, I guess I'll just bite the bullet and look for that. And I would probably have today paid that price, but I looked it up and nobody's got it. And so I started just searching other Child's Play 2 art, you know what I mean? And I just Google searched it and started look, dude, there's so many sick ones that are, they're not the same, but they're similar ideas and they're executed, very well as well.
Yeah.
Like $30.
Well, dude, dude, y'all had that sweet ass freaking Beetlejuice print. That's one of my favorite prints I've seen in a long time. But also I had the freaking, the Mitchell profile,
the portrait, yeah,
the portrait. And dude, I don't know if that's still in anybody's possession, or y'all sold it.
None of those belong to me. I have no idea what happened to any of them.
Dude, that Beetlejuice one was one of my favorite ones to come out. But anyways, besides that, I got I can't remember who printed it, but I mean it was a Mondo, but it was Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
And I remember when I got that variant, and I built the frame for it. And dude, I just randomly, it was 2016. It was the day of the movie, and whatever day that is.
Yeah.
May something, and it was the day that takes place in
Back to
the
Future
movie.
2. Yes.
Everybody's freaking out, and the Cubs won the World Series that year. And so, anyways, I just put it on Craigslist, like, I'm going to sell this for $250, and I sold it like within an hour that I put it up.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I had that custom frame for it that we built, and so and I was like, oh shit, and like just sold like that. Crazy guy.
It's
picked it up at work.
That Hesher one that you were bringing up a minute ago. So that was just given out at South by, or not given out, but that was, or maybe it was given out. I don't know. I think it's one of 40. And it's from South by Southwest, like 2009 or 10. And it's like one of the first Mondo, like it's when Mondo's first starting, right? Like, I had never seen it for sale. And I just Craigslist searched Mondo posters one day, and it was on there, and the dude sold it for $40. And I was like, dude, I have been looking everywhere for this when I picked it up. And he was like, really? He just couldn't. He just was like, whatever.
What would you want it for? He's like, yeah, what would you want that for? I get it.
Yeah, it just blew my mind. I have to pee so bad. I will be right back.
Yeah, no problem. So, actually, I'll wait for Joel to get back, but he brought up South by. So everybody knows everything that happened last year. We've all been in it together, and South by was canceled. And South by would actually be happening. We'd be in the middle of South by Southwest right now, but obviously it's not happening. So I'm going to bring that up when Joel gets back, but I'll take this moment while Joel's gone and thank you all for watching, subscribing, and following, especially to all of our customers, especially the ones listening. The numbers on our podcast are going up, and we can't thank you enough. Y'all are wonderful. We do not have much of a social media presence at the moment, but if you guys would help us out with that and spread the word, we would greatly appreciate it. You can find us on Instagram at I Didn't See It, but we are on all podcast platforms, Spotify, iTunes, or Apple, whichever you call it, Google Podcasts now, Stitcher. So whichever one you can listen on, they all pretty much merge, and that helps us out really a lot. And then, of course, if you're watching this already, if you're on YouTube watching this, please do us a favor, subscribe, like these videos, follow or comment. And if you like it, that is, or if you don't like it, just give us a comment. Let us know, whatever. But it really helps us out. And Joel is back, and so yeah. But thank you all so much. You're really helping us out, and we're going to talk a little bit about things to come on the podcast, especially with episode 100 around the corner. But Joel, are you there?
Yes, I am.
So I was just saying to the customers that we would be smack dab in the middle of South by right now.
Oh yeah. Y'all would.
This is the first year. Last year it wasn't South by, but it was canceled. Like obviously up to the line. This is the first year with no South by. Like actually, absolutely no South by. And it is pretty much the rumor mill is like speaking truths at this point, in that South by pretty much is no longer, because apparently South by, all quote unquote profit, if you will, there really wasn't any. It just covered all expenses to make it happen the next year. And there's even rumors like years ago that because South by is not owned by the city. Everybody thinks that Austin owns South by. It's a private festival, if you will. And apparently they were talking about auctioning it off anyways years ago, because they wanted to auction it off to people that are bidding on it. Our cities were like San Diego and Seattle. And apparently the city of Austin was like totally like, go for it, because ACL in one weekend makes more than South by Southwest combined for the city.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they added that second weekend to ACL. And so like, yeah, it just like ACL just smokes South by Southwest, and it makes sense because ACL is confined and it's one area, and they can like just really control the money and the whole entire structure and everything. You know, South by Southwest, it's spread over the entire. It's a really amazing experience. Even now, the later ones that like South by Southwest used to be so great, especially for locals, because you can just go to amazing shows, see amazing bands like doing like way before they blow up. Now South by, or the last South by, especially the later South bys, it was a whole city. You had to spend thousands of dollars to get a badge, and even if you had the best badge, you still had to wait in line. Locals got treated like shit. People walked all over us, like were terrible to us, destroyed the city. But at the same time, it was really good for like service industry pocketbooks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We made some pretty serious.
Totally.
So it was definitely a catch-22, if you will. But anyways, but that's the thing. Like South by Southwest is spread all over the place. Money isn't really being distributed to one central location. It's like, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of unofficial shows going on, but ACL is ACL, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right
that makes a lot of sense.
And and so people come to town and they like come. It's ACL is pretty much, as when you think of festivals, the two festivals that come to mind for me, are Coachella and ACL. I can't think of any other festival that is as big as those two.
Barnfest,
yeah. Hey, maybe Bonnaroo, but other than that, dude, like I can't think of it. People will say, "Oh, you never heard of blah 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 fest?" It's huge. Thousands of people go into the middle of the forest, Electric Forest Festival. I'm like, I never heard of that.
Nah, to be fair, that shit is huge.
Is it huge?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
yes.
I didn't know. No, I understand, but I'm saying, but it's huge. But I'm saying, you hear about it, and then you're like, somebody has to explain it to you. You don't have to explain ACL to anybody,
right? But like or Electric Daisy Carnival or whatever it was called.
Never even heard about this until it just came out of your mouth.
No, hold on. I might be getting.
You understand me? Do you get what I'm saying? ACL is probably one of the biggest festivals on the planet. Amongst probably EDC. The only one to beat it is Coachella.
EDC is I would put on the same level as those.
Never even heard of it.
That's wild, dude. That is by far the biggest EDM festival. That is like massive, as I believe.
Sure. So, but I think what I'm saying is not far-fetched. ACL and Coachella are probably the most famous festivals, especially in America.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying I would put this one up there with those two, I think.
So I really don't think, dude, I don't see, what do I know? But South by coming back, it would not surprise me if South by Southwest never came back. But also, I think that this gives a lot of opportunity for it to go back to what it was. You know what I mean? Like the early 90s, mid 90s.
Yeah,
and like
so
we started going in the early 2000s and it being more grassroots and actually being a really fun, not waiting in lines too crazy and having like creating these amazing stories and stuff without like being so corporate, you know?
Right. I think it's foolish to think that that people in the city won't still do something every second week of March. You know what I mean? Like, it could honestly, thinking about it a little bit more, could only be good. God, I can't fucking talk. It could only be good. Maybe it could only be good. It could work.
Jesus Christ, Joel. What do you think, customers? May it be good or good may be good? Use
Money be now.
below in the comments. Comment below in comments now, please. All right.
No.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
Oh man.
There's something that's going with this?
No.
Oh.
Just pus.
No.
What time do you work tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
Like what time?
Why? Why do you care?
I was gonna say maybe we could cut this episode and
What?
then do another like short one tomorrow, and have two little. No, okay, that's a dumb idea. Not because I want to cut this episode, but just because I was thinking if you don't have to work. So.
No, I have to work tomorrow. I mean, we could do a cut. We could do an episode tomorrow if you want.
Hold on. No, that's okay. Here, I want to tell you about this Christian puppet show. I was thinking about Kermit. Man, my brain is going a million miles a minute. Let me think here. Okay. God, what was this fucking thing's name? Gerbert. Found him. Okay. So there was this. Talking about Kermit the Frog made me think about puppets in my childhood, and there was this. Okay. I had this Christian tape. I think it was Christian. It had to be Christian. It was a little orange puppet named Gerbert, who I'll put him up here on the screen. He would just go on like little small non inconsequential adventures, and he would learn a lesson. You know what I mean? And I had this videotape where he had a friend who was a little kid with no arms, who skateboarded. Here he is.
His name's Gerbert.
It's Gerbert.
So a friend named Sherbert.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Just Gerbert.
No friends for Gerbert.
No, maybe he did. You know what? He might have. What do I know? It's been 100 years. Hey, there's Gerbert. Hey, there's Gerbert. Here's a better picture of my man Gerb. Oh, that didn't work at all. Well, anyway, so there was this video I had, and the kid didn't have any arms, and he was skateboarding, and like as it was all about how that kid was Gerbert's best friend, and Gerbert, even though I don't think that kid with no arms had been in any of the other videos, you know what I mean? And I suppose like skateboarding with no arms would be easier than doing it with no legs, but it still seemed difficult. And it just as a kid, so I guess the kid with no arms, he comes over and Gerbert's like, "What's wrong?" And the kid's like, "I gotta move, Gerbert. It means I'm not gonna live here anymore." And Gerbert's like, "What? What, dude? First your arms and now your whole body is gonna go? Like, you can't just leave me. And the kid's like, sorry, Gerbert. It's been really great knowing you, man. And they hug, and then he skates off. And as a kid, it just blew my mind. And I think that's good representation. Because as a kid, I was like, as a very young kid, I was like, oh, there's other kids who don't have arms and shit. And so like it never like weirded me out when I saw it. And I wanted to talk shit about this Gerbert. And then as I said all this right now, I realized that maybe this show low key instilled inclusiveness into me, because I was like, yeah, man, that kid with no arms needs friends, dude.
Wait, hold on. Did you grow up with no arms?
No, I'm saying, oh wow, here's one where Gerbert becomes mayor.
Hold on. Gerbert and
Gerbert.
Joel, you had no arms growing up. I mean, I know you didn't have a family growing up, but I didn't
say anything about me not having arms. I said that it taught inclusivity. And maybe the lessons that it taught weren't just the Christian lessons on the upper crust, but the bottom crust, where I learned how to respect children who didn't have fucking arms, i.e. kids who were different than me. Damn it. Where's this picture? Gerbert is the mayor. There it is. Look at this. Here's Mayor Gerbert. I imagine he was making some really good decisions for the town. Let's find some Gerbert facts. Here, I'm going to talk about Gerbert.
Fuck Gerbert.
No, hold up.
Can we please stop talking about fucking Gerbert?
No, hold up. Listen.
Okay.
Gerbert
the Christian clown or something, whatever he is.
Gerbert was an American Christian-themed television series that was developed for preschoolers between the ages of 3 and 7. Gerbert teaches children about kindness and friendship and making good choices, the importance of loving your neighbor, and always learning a valuable lesson in life.
You're talking like Arthur Fleck.
I just want to see if I can find him with the kid with no arms.
Dude, I can't not stop. I am so grateful to have this cough button, dude. I am hacking up a storm over here. Bro, I'm going to put some on the back. Oh, dude, you're going to freaking freak. I mean, you're going to love it. This is like right up your alley.
What do you got for me?
I'm about to show you. But, and I'm sure a lot of people out there can relate to this when I'm about to show you. And it is Gerbert the mayor.
One last time.
Gerbert the... Dude, you remember this? Sorry, guys. I'm sniffy. My allergies, dude. I'm talking to these kids. I'm like, does anybody have the allergy report or the pollen report? Or they're like going, what is that? I'm like, you'll know one day. Nope, not that.
You're talking to the kids.
The kids.
Oh, why did I yawn? It's like 3:30. Oh, it's 7:30.
You remember this?
The Adventure Bible?
Is that what it's called? Oh, it cut off the top. What's it called? It's called the Beginner's Bible.
Yeah, I sold it at half price.
Dude, it's $1.33 on what's that thing called? eBay.
Yeah, I had this other Bible and it just had a bunch of comics in it. Look at this. Is this PlayStation Lite?
Yeah.
Check it out. Listen. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Oh,
it's
dude, hold on.
It's the PlayStation sound.
Oh, damn, I'm going to get rid of this. I want this thing behind me too long.
Yeah, you see.
Hey, you know what?
Hey,
I haven't bashed Christianity in a long time, so I'm kind of proud of myself for being such a pleasant person lately.
No, Gerbert, no. Fucking Gerbert. Bye, Doug. Oh man, I promise. That's all. That's it for the Gerbert talk. But while he's gone, maybe we can look up one or two more quick Gerbert facts. Gerbert. I encourage everyone who's listening who doesn't get to see these awesome pictures of Gerbert that I have to Google image search just Gerbert, Gerbert. Man, he had a shitload of episodes, 50 episodes over 3 seasons. Somebody funded that. Well, yeah, it was good. Oh, okay. Only available at Walmart. Man, Gerbert with the Walmart Connect. Oh, what? Okay, so this is actually interesting. There was a non-Christian version of Gerbert. They just cut all the Christian stuff out of it and aired it on PBS. Interesting. So there's theoretically a whole group of kids out there who know Gerbert but don't know that it had anything Christian in it. That's fucking nuts. Doug, they edited the Christian stuff out of Gerbert and put it on PBS.
Can't blame them.
No, you can't blame them, but that's crazy. I didn't think anybody had any clue what Gerbert was, but it looks like there may be a whole group of kids around my age, maybe a little bit younger than me, who grew up seeing Gerbert on PBS without the Christian talk.
Sorry, I taught somebody how to make it orgeat, and they're texting me asking me if
what did you teach them how to make?
Orgeat, an almond, or some pronounce it orgeat, or some even say orgeat. But just say orgeat. It's an almond syrup that it's like really old. They trace back to like 1600s. But it's almond syrup that goes really great in a lot of different types of cocktails.
I bet I could spell it.
Orgeat. Go. It's French.
Orgeat. Orgeat.
How the fuck do you know that?
Google, bro. I just typed almond syrup orgeat. I spelled it ORJAT, and it pulled up the correct spelling.
Hold on. No, that's right.
I know. I typed in ORJAT, and then it showed me the real spelling. That's how I knew.
Cool.
It looks good.
What?
It looks like you could take a pretty healthy bath in that stuff. It's got a nice viscosity.
No, for sure. It's a thick syrup for sure.
Do you ever plug hot sauce?
No. We haven't done hot sauce in a long time.
I'm not interested, to tell you the truth. We don't need to be that channel. I hated that we were boxed into the spicy channel box.
We weren't boxing the shit. Nobody fucking watches this
joking.
or listens to us.
No, people love us. Don't even get it twisted. People, the American people and the Canadian people and the people of the planet Earth are all big fans. I got a stack. Doug, listen to me. You come to me. Come to me and you say, Joel, nobody likes us. And I come to you and I say, I got a satchel, a backpack satchel full, stacked to the brim with envelopes. And they're addressed to you, baby, and they're addressed to me, and they're talking about how important our show is for the future of this planet. God damn it.
God damn it. Fuck! How fat? Dude, I'm so delirious from just being tired.
Why don't you just pull yourself up by your own bootstraps?
You and those bootstraps.
How fast do you think...
I can chug this little, cornita.
I don't care, but do it just do it now. We'll time you.
I'm not good at chugging though. But you want me to see if I can do that straw trick that they always try? Think that'll work? You can
butt chug it.
No, dude, we can't put that on the internet. Hold on, let me try to do that straw trick. See if it goes down really fast.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
right. Doug's gonna go do an internet trick, and we can talk a little bit more about Gerbert. Man, I'm really excited that y'all are here with me today on my journey through learning more about Gerbert. Okay, so, man, here's the thing. There's not too much information about it. Oh, welcome back, Doug. I definitely wasn't going to talk about Gerbert.
Hear you. I can hear everything you're saying.
What did I say?
My fucking headphones are still on. You're talking about Gerbert. Maybe people care about Gerbert.
Can you prove? Everybody, leave in the comments what your favorite Gerbert moment was.
All right, so this is from the internet, probably like 3 years ago. Okay, this is obviously this is a Coronita. Right, everybody knows this. Everybody knows this beer. This is actually my favorite Mexican beer. It's Corona. Everybody's like, oh, the X's, the 2 X's, Dos Equis. I'm like, nah, Corona. But anyways, so the trick is to put a straw in and bend it over. I think that's it, right?
I don't know. I've never seen anybody do this.
I don't know. This might not work. All right, I'm gonna try.
I'm an adult.
Here we go.
I don't follow internet fads.
Joel, you know what? For somebody who says they don't follow internet fads, I
That's
find
the
it
joke.
really hard to believe.
That's the joke. I just don't. I've not seen this one before.
All right, here we go. I don't know if that works or not.
That was
really cold.
that
They
was,
go around fast?
that was unimpressive.
Yeah, right? What the fuck?
It didn't look like anything was happening except you were just drinking a small beer.
I bet you I could chug the other one faster through the straw.
Do you think you could chug the other one faster through? Yeah, okay, prove it. Get the other one.
All right.
We got like 8 minutes or 12 minutes or something. All right, he's gone again, guys. So Gerbert first aired in the mornings on the CBN Family Channel. Now that channel is called Freeform. And that was from February 15th, 1988 until December 25th, 1991. Wow. So Christmas, 1991, Christmas Day. They said, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, children. Unbelievable.
Joel, if anything I can't believe that you are so stuck on, it's Gerbert. And we've never had any subject that you actually like care too much about. Oh, dude, so we need to like start saying like, dude, so we really want to start everybody hype up episode 100 is coming around the corner. Joel and I had a really good pre-meeting and we got a lot of cool stuff coming your way. We're definitely not telling you any of it. No, we got some really cool stuff coming y'all's way. And then, but yeah, so if y'all could do us a favor and just like take all that information that we gave you earlier and just start hyping us up, telling all your friends.
Tell
hopefully, yeah, seriously. Like, so, and then, but the next, fuck.
Doug is going to fucking boof right here on you want to boof that instead?
What does boof it mean?
I ain't put it in your rectum.
It's too cold.
It's so unimpressive. It's so unimpressive. It's too small to matter. It's too small to matter. When it's too small to matter.
I just suck at chugging beer and stuff like that. I've never been good at it. I don't know why I'm doing this.
This is the last thing I want to say about Gerbert. When we first began this journey together today, in my mind, Gerbert was something that existed in the late 80s, early 90s for a split second for Christian homes across America and then disappeared into the ether. But I've come to learn today that Gerbert, in fact, existed on television, on the Smile Network, and Kid Mango until 2019. An absolutely unbelievable run for our boy Gerbert. 30 years on the air. I want to give a big shout out to Gerbert. 30 years on the air. We applaud you, young man. And now we will take your body and we'll set it out to sea with a flaming log.
Are you fucking finished?
Yep, that was it for the Gerbert.
Jesus Christ. So I think that we should see about getting Chuggle Stuff and Kaboom and Chuggle Stuff on next week.
Yeah, I think Chuckle Stuff and Kaboom could come by.
I think that'd be really fucking fun.
Remember Paul?
Oh, dude. Paul, remember JP? Dude, Joel, if you can figure out a way to get JP the B-Man on our show, I seriously, dude, I don't know what I'd lose my shit. I'm dead serious.
I think we can maybe make that happen. People, in the comments below, tell me, should I get JP the B-Man for Doug?
Bro, if you got JP the B-Man on here, I swear, I would be forever grateful. I love him so much.
I have a lot of connections in the B world.
I know. Your wasp world. You're a big wasp guy. Remember when you were
Wasp
trying to
honey.
start? Remember when you were trying to start Joel's Wasp Honey?
Yeah, that shit, it's working out. You can come on my Etsy store, wasphoney.net /
Dude, remember
ED.
Jesse? Dude, dude.
Oh,
Our bet.
what, do you got a Sazerac? Oh, I love the Sazerac.
Hold on, let me look this up. Hold on, one quick. Oh fuck. Say something, Joel. Oh, no, maybe you shouldn't say anything. If I could talk about Gerbert the whole damn time.
Come on now. The boy's got a name, and it's not Gilbert.
Gerbert. No, I did not mean to say Gilbert. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good, dude. Just hold on. Okay?
I'm ready.
All right. Probably got guests out there, customers. Bang, 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 bang. Remember we had 311 on last week?
Sure do.
311 is the greatest band that there ever
Was, and they always play their music loud. 311, yeah, they're in the house. Da 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 da. 311.
311, man. I like how I timed it perfectly for you. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, here we go. I think. Fudge. Damn it. I don't know how to use this damn internet. What the fuck is the internet? You think I cuss too much, Joel?
Nah,
I was listening to it first.
Enough.
Huh?
I don't think you cuss nearly enough.
You know, that's fair. Okay, here we go. Finally, sorry everybody that's just seriously listening out there and us not saying anything. All right, here we go.
What am I looking at?
It's a saloon. So this was like, so it's me bartending, just like shaking drinks up, handing out beers, and this is Jesse. He seriously walks up like this. And he sat down and he's like, "Hey, excuse me, barkeep. Do you know how to make a Sazerac?" And I said, "Well, yeah. Would you like one?" "Fuck no, they're disgusting."
No, nasty.
No, they're nasty. That's what he said. Yeah, that is what he said. You weren't even there. That is what
I know,
he said.
but that's one of my all-time favorite stories you've told. That's one of the only good ones you have.
I just went through all that fucking effort just to show you like that. Sorry, I guess I'm a little cranky today.
It's
Am
okay.
I
You
cranky?
worked really hard. Maybe you should just pull yourself up by your bootstrap.
Dude, that's how you know we're in a really like fucked up relationship. I'm like, I'm sorry, Joel. Just had a long day. You're like, I know you've been working hard. Joel, I swear to God.
Bum,
Right.
bum, 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 bum. That kind of sounds like a bootleg Pirates of the Caribbean theme. Like that would be like a Disney. All right, we have to wrap it up. I gotta get this computer back.
Just wait. Yeah, Joel's under freaking time restriction. Just waiting to get back to the coast and have ourselves whatever. All right, well, thanks for listening to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel.
And thanks for putting up with us. Hope you made it to the end. And if you did, let us know by this one word. Fill up. All right, bye.